Hey everyone, what's up? Thank you so much for coming back. I'm Arpita Behel and I welcome you back to my channel. And this is the week of the strong, the silent, and the seductive ones. Did I sound Scorpio enough? I guess I did not. Alright, so today we're going to be talking about the eighth sign of the zodiac group, Scorpios, and what are the major things that we need to know about these people when they are around us in any sort of a relationship. So, without further ado, what is the wait for? Let's get on and shoot. Alright, so point number one about Scorpios is the very famous point that they are extremely mysterious and secretive people. Now, because they are represented by the 8th house of the horoscope, which is the house of the deep, the hidden, and the unknown things, this is exactly how Scorpions are. You know, according to me, it would take an entire lifetime for a non-Scorpio person to completely understand his Scorpion friend or partner, because and dissect the immense amount of layers that they have in their personalities. You would never be able to decipher or judge what this person is thinking or planning at a particular moment, because these people wear absolutely blank facial expressions when they are talking or interacting with you, and inside of their minds they might be undergoing a tsunami of emotions, and they actually do, because Scorpion, being a water sign, is much deeper than you can ever imagine. But outside they would pretend it to be a flat coma, and you would never be able to reach their true emotions and feelings until and unless they trust you enough to showcase them to you. Alright, point number two about Scorpions is that these people have nothing gray in their lives. No somewhats, no maybes, no what ifs, no probablys, They will have either everything will be black or everything will be absolutely white. These people will either be your greatest friends and your most passionate admirers, or your greatest and most dangerous enemies, You would either be in their good books or bad ones. These people are not the ones who remain in a state of confusion or turmoil or indecisiveness about a particular person or thing. And once they have decided, they stick to that decision, which completely reflects their fixed nature, and then they abide by that decision no matter what. These are not the people who waver or who fickle in between things. They are very clear. Alright, number three. Now, obviously, again, because these are the natural rulers of the 8th house of the horoscope, these people have an innate desire or need to sort of find out about the hidden and the unknown. And this is the reason why you would find a lot of Scorpions as detectives or astrologers or spiritual followers or special agents. And this is because it's natural in them to sort of, curiously probe and peel down layer by layer of information and try to understand things in a deeper and a better manner. And even when a Scorpion talks to you, you would notice that they have that curiously probing and intensely analyzing sort of a gaze at you, where they'll be questioning and cross-questioning you and trying to understand you better and better after every question. This gives them immense interrogative and curiously probing sort of a nature. Alright, so the next one is that Scorpions are extremely passionate people, and this is one trait for which they're famous worldwide. And their passion for something reflects directly from their eyes, and this is undoubtedly the most prominent feature in a Scorpion personality. You pick one Scorpion and see how intense their eyes are, The passionate gaze that they have towards a person or a thing sort of completely gives them away and puts them in a completely vulnerable situation when they look at their point of interest. And everybody gets to know how passionate or how interested these people are in something, that the thing that they are looking at. Scorpions are extremely passionate and protective lovers, and this makes them really sensitive to the core. And this might go up to the extremes of insecurities and jealousies and over-possessiveness in a relationship many a times. But seriously, it will take a very strong person to handle the kind of emotional investment that a Scorpio can put in a relationship when they are in a relationship. It's not easy, and it's not everyone's capability to handle such amount of passion. Alright, next. Now, Scorpions, because of being ruled by planet Mars, are warriors and true fighters. They are like some larger than life heroes in the life of all their near and dear ones. They act like a permanent shield against this world, which protects everybody that they love and care for. And I'm not exaggerating this, but these people can actually very happily take a bullet right across their chests whenever there is a need to, or whenever they have to do this in order to protect someone that they love. These people feel like it's their duty to protect everybody and wrap them up safely and tuck them out of danger. And this can sometimes actually, lead to traits like over possessiveness in a relationship, which can be a little too hard for the people they are dealing with. But then again, at the end of the day, who doesn't crave this kind of an amazing care and attention and extreme passion and display of love, which they do, and which is actually very rare to find. Alright, next, now Scorpions have extreme regenerative powers. These are not the people who stop, back out, lose, or give up on something or anything. Because they are the fixed signs of the zodiac, once they decide upon something and once they fix their eyes on a goal, they would just keep going for it. They would just keep doing their task and they would keep pursuing that thing until it gets right in their hands. These are the people who have extreme patience, perseverance, and that gives them the capability to wait for something for an eternity, even if that is required. So you see here what being a water sign and a fixed sign does to a Scorpio. Once he decides upon something, he sort of fixes himself and his entire life path to that goal, and then keeps going for it through whether it be through indentations or pores or small holes or anything, any place that they find a way to move ahead, they keep moving ahead, just like water does. Until it reaches that ocean, it keeps flowing and moving. So until a Scorpio reaches his or her goal, they keep going and moving no matter what, and nobody and no situation can stop them from actually going and achieving it. Alright, next. Now, this is one Scorpio trait that sort of intimidates a lot of people and scares them away from Scorpios, that these people hold on to grudges and they wait for the perfect moment and the perfectly laid out plan to strike back. But according to me, this is not what the whole truth is, A Scorpio is a true advocate of truth, honesty, and genuinity. And these people hold these things very, very close to their hearts. You have to go to a Scorpio when you need to hear the bare naked truth about something or anything that you're concerned about, and they would expect you to tell the same to them in return. So when the moment comes when you hurt them or cross them or lie to them and these things are not abided by, that is when, they turn that revenge switch on and strike back at you with a greater force than you applied in order to make you feel the same way that they felt. Because these people are too sensitive to take hurt easily. So this is what you need to be careful about. Do not cross them or do not hurt them. Alright, next. Now Scorpios, once again, because of being ruled by planet Mars, like to have things under their control. They want to sit somewhere up there with a complete view and all the strings in their hands of whatever is happening around them. This gives them a sense of security. Now, a Scorpion, when in total control, would be sweet, stable, and constructively directional. But the moment he starts to feel that he's losing control or grip over those strings, he starts to become restless, aggressive, and then begins the famous tug of war, the power struggle, and other such volatile things. So it's very important for a Scorpio to feel that he has everything under control and he is the one who's managing and directing everything. And they do not wait for destiny or the perfect time to give them what they want. They believe in working for it and going towards their goal with full force and with full potential that they have, because that is what makes them feel that they actually are controlling their own destiny and their own life paths rather than just waiting for things to happen. Alright, next. Now Scorpions are the real influencers of the zodiac, and whenever involved in a debate or a discussion, first of all, their hypnotic gaze and their controlled and deep voices and body language would be more than enough to weigh down all your point of view and keep you hooked to their speech. And in case you move over and above that, then the correctness of their facts and the immense amount of knowledge and research that they have done over any topic that they're conversing at would be, enough to move entire mindsets in their direction. Their immense knowledge and confidence about what they know and what they speak is what makes them real impactors, real impactful performers in any sphere of life that they're performing in. Alright, so last but not the least, now because Scorpions once again are the rulers of the 8th house of the horoscope, these people will keep you hooked up with something new, something interesting, and something changed every time you encounter them. Because these people represent changes and abruptness and suddenness, it is sometimes really difficult to understand them, but whenever you are in a sort of a relationship or friendship with them, you would never get anything boring or stale or monotonous. There would every time be something new, something crazy, and something mysterious to expect out of them whenever you meet them. And this is the kind of spontaneity that makes them truly amazing and keeps everybody intrigued to them and tied to them. And this is what makes them the most amazing, the most sensual, the most mysterious, and yet the most sought after signs of the entire zodiac. Alright guys, so this was it on the Scorpion mystery from my side. Allow me to put curtains down on it, but I'll be back next week with a fresh new video, so stay tuned for it. In the meantime, you need to stay updated, so do like, share and comment on my videos guys, and subscribe to my channel if you like it further, because why not? It will help you stay updated with the latest astrological happenings. So guys, until next week, don't forget to be crazy and wise until we meet for the next time. I'll see you sooner. Bye bye.